All right, so you just installed the site, and you've got everything set up. So now you guys, what you want to do is you want to go into Appearance and Themes, and you're going to pick which theme you want. Now, for the e-commerce site, you're going to products and things. We are going to go with the vendor. So in here, so over here, you'd click activate. I already activated this. So once it's activated, you're going to be taken to a page. I think it's actually going to be your dashboard. I just picked a different theme in a video. I had to go back and change everything and delete that trash. And so I have to explain this to you instead of show you. I'm sorry. Basically, I picked the wrong child, the child theme, which was actually for a business directory, and that's not what we're doing. And so I didn't want to mislead you guys and be like, oh, well, last time I just had you do the business directory. So that all being said, you're going to go with the vendor theme, and you're going to see a thing that pops up here. After you've activated that child theme, and it's going to say, you must have all these different plugins installed for this theme to work. Install plugins, and you'll click Install Plugins, and then it'll take you to basically a list of all the plugins that it wants to install. You'll just click Select All, Install. You'll wait for that to finish, and then you'll go back and say Select All, Activate. And then once all that's activated, at that point, you'll be able to go on to the next step. It's very easy, and I'm sure you'll get it. It's not a big deal, which is why I didn't go and redo the entire thing just for that little tidbit, because you'll figure it out pretty simple. Now, what we want to do is we want to go in. We want to install these demo stacks because that's what's basically going to help us make this site build out automatically the way the demo looks. But in order to do that, you first have to register your purchase. So you see Product Registration tab. So here's the Registration tab. And what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to go back to Theme Forest, go to your downloads. I have 29 pages of stuff. I spend a lot of money with this site. Go back to your downloads and click this, and download your license certificate and purchase code. Okay, and then just open that up, and you'll see. I don't want to show mine because I don't want everybody in the world using my purchase code to install their themes. But just open this up, and then you'll get your purchase code, and then you have your username, and you'll go back here, and you'll plug in your username, and then your purchase code. Okay, and then click Submit, and then that'll basically connect you to Theme Forest, Verify, and all this other stuff will open up. So give me just a second, and I'll be right back with mine finished as well. All right, so we've activated that, and now, hopefully, let's see, you now have access to demo stacks, support, and additional bonuses. Well, that's wonderful. So let's see what the demo stacks are. This is definitely a bit more of an awkward theme than I've ever used before. To easily install demo clones with all posts, pages, installed plugins, and settings, use plugin WP clone. Okay, I've used this before. Choose the demo stack and click on the link. Just insert this link in plugin field. Restore from URL. All right. So it looks like we have to install this. So I'm just going to copy the name of it. Go into plugins, add new, open a new window. Go to that window. And we're going to search for this plugin, WP Clone plugin. WP Clone. I hope that's it. All right. So just installed that, activating it now. And we see it in there. So here it is on the left. All right, so restore from a URL. Okay, now after installing, use login to get access to the admin page. Oh, you know what? Common issues, read before install. All right, so we're going to take this just to be on the safe side, and we're going to store it in our details page just to be safe. Because what this likely does is it literally just clones everything and wipes your user, all that stuff. So I really didn't pick the best theme to start all this. But hey, that's the whole point, right? All right, so just bear with me. The only thing is I don't see the oh, okay. So we choose, that's okay. I get it. So now we're going to come down here and we're going to pick the link for the demo stack that we want to install. So we picked vendor. Where is that? I don't see it anywhere. There it is. All right. So here's the demo clone link. Gotcha. All right. So we copy this. You see all that? And then we're going to go back up in here, restore from a URL, paste that. Yes, I agree. We're going to hit restore from URL and cross our fingers. It may take a few minutes. All right, well, if this takes a few minutes, I'll just fast forward for you guys. All right, restore successful. You can visit your restored site here. Well, let's just see what we've got. And there it is. Perfectly structured and set up demo site from which we will create our own masterpiece. All right, so it seems a little shaky here and there, especially with a brand new theme with all sorts of crazy stuff going on, but we got it done. And you know, typically this whole process takes like, I don't know, 30 minutes at best. So once you've gone through this a couple times and you kind of understand how things work, on most themes it's not even this complicated. So it's a good thing we started here, I guess. You may need to resave your permalink structure here. So let's do that. This is kind of an SEO thing, so it's making me log back in. Oh, that's right. I don't think that will work, will it? No, because I have to log in with this. So use login, demo, and password. Let's just save that for now, just in case. All right, yeah. See, it's a good thing we saved that in our separate notepad. All right, so post name is the permalink, so that's good. You know, for those of you that don't know, you want your we would have gone into this next anyway, but you want your permalink structure to be your names. You don't want archive123. You don't really want dates. You don't want question marks. You don't want any of that. You just want post name. That's the SEO stuff. So good. Default category, product, sample product. All right, so we're good there. All right, so now, oh, it's beginning. Okay, it has some more plugins to activate. So we'll click begin activating plugins, select all, activate. There we go. All right, so all that stuff was done. Now, we should be good to close out a theme forest at this point. Plugin clone and the demo stacks. That's good too. All right, so now we've got our site. We've got everything ready to go. Let's close this. Double check, make sure it's saved. I like to have things clean. So now, what we want to do from here is we want to go in and we want to add those other plugins that we talked about before, okay? Just because after we've added these plugins, I'm going to stop, and then the next video I'm going to show you how to clone this site yourself. So let's say you love this theme, you love the child theme, and you want everything set up, and maybe you've got 15 different sites that you want to create from here. Well, I'm going to teach you how to clone this site so that you can easily install it on any domain you want in like 3 minutes. Okay, it's very, very quick and very easy, and I'm going to show you how to do that, just in case you want to do it in the future. All right, so the first thing we're going to add is Yoast SEO. All right, I'm going to install that and activate. All right, looks like we have to update that real quick. Oh, that's right, that was activated before, but it was wiped from the database. Gotcha. See, little things like this help to understand. You're like, wait a minute, I just installed that. What happened? It's because when we installed the database restore for the other site, or for this theme, it wiped the database. So we're basically starting over real quick with some of this stuff. That's not a big deal, though. All right. So if we scroll down here, we'll see the SEO plugin. Now we're going to go in here and we're going to configure this in a little bit, but for now we just want to get everything installed. It's saying a bunch of stuff needs updated, so hello Dolly, let's just delete that. Okay, MyCred, we'll go ahead and update it. Hopefully, see if that updates. I don't even know what that is. It came with a theme. All right, we'll activate it. Let's refresh this. Alright, well, it says it's activated now, but that's interesting. Front-end Publishing Pro. Okay, let's just do this. Let's just do a bulk update. We'll just get it all in one fell swoop. Now you'll notice some plugins that you try to update, unless you have an actual license, like I said before, you have to wait until the theme updates them. But the majority of themes can be updated pretty easily. And you definitely want to keep all of your plugins updated. And there's, like, for one site, it's no big deal. If you've got like 10, 15, 30 different sites, I definitely suggest there's a plugin system called Main. Was it Main WP? And it's basically a way to, it's free, and it lets you control all of your websites from one central hub. So you can go through and update all the plugins, because if you don't keep your plugins updated, there are hackers out there they can hunt down your site and get into it, and they use exploits in some of the different plugins that haven't been resolved yet. So you want to keep your plugins updated all the time. Typically, check it, make sure that they're all updated every few days. You can get the Jetpack plugin that does, I'm pretty sure it keeps your stuff updated on a fairly regular basis, but it's always better safe than sorry. You don't want to come and find out that all your sites have been shut down by one hacker in Russia who just leaves you a message saying thanks, for coming. All right, so we're going to add another one. We're going to add Easy 404. Easy 404. And I just use the Easy 404 redirect. It's very simple to use, and it does the job. We'll activate that. And we'll go ahead and configure this real quick because it's very quick and easy. And that should be in settings, Easy 404 redirect. All right, so this is how we do it. Click here, home page, done. smush image compression. Be a little superhero logo. Alright, so we'll install that. Now, there's a free version of this and a pro version. The pro version lets you do huge batches of files. This version is just going to let us do, I think, 50 images at a time, which is fine, but just know that moving forward. Alright, so right now they're saying, I have 85 pictures that I need smushed. Free users can smush 50 images at a time. So we'll get to that later. Right now, I'm not going to worry so much about it. And you want to install W3 Total Cache, but we're not going to activate it yet until the site is finished. But we'll go ahead and add it. Alright, install now. Alright, so we're just going to leave that sit for now. And then this last one I want to put in here is Nelio content. This is a pretty new plugin, by the way. Alright, we'll go ahead and activate it, but we're not going to do anything with it yet. Alright, so we're going to dismiss this up here. I'm not going to do anything with that for now. WooCommerce data update. We need to update your stored database to the latest version. Okay, we can go ahead and try that, see if it works out. Sometimes you get these pop-ups in here and you're like, okay, sure, go ahead and do it, but then they don't really do much. Here's the thing, none of this stuff matters because you're not really going to be using any of it anyway. So, it's all good, but you're not using it because this is an affiliate site. So when people see your products, so here and we don't have Azon Authority installed yet because we're going to do that in a whole separate video because we want to configure that just right. It's very powerful and you want to make sure you don't mess it up. But anyway, so let's say you're on the site. Like right now, if this were a real e-commerce site, I would add this to my cart, right? So you add it to your cart, well, you want to buy it. Well, that's all fine. But on the affiliate site, when you're running Azon Authority, if these are Azon Authority products that are being pulled from Amazon, you're going to add it to your cart, and then when you go to checkout, it's just going to redirect you to the Amazon checkout. That's when that cookie is installed that gets you 90 days. So, but this is all, none of this stuff matters, like your sales tax and all that. None of that stuff matters in the settings because you're not using any of that anyway. You're not actually calculating any real sales on your site. All right. And I think that is it for now. Let me see. All right. So what we can do, depending on, here's what we're going to go through. This will be your homework assignment before you set up Azon Authority. So I want you to go into your products, right? So these are all the products that have been installed on the site currently. And typically when I install, a theme like this, especially for affiliate marketing, so I'm going to view this product. I'm going to get an idea, like what kind of toys do I have to play with? How much space? What do I have going on? You've got the like and dislike functionality, which is actually really cool. I like that a lot. Let's pray that actually, that calculates. Beautiful. I love it. So all this stuff looks great, and this is SEO like gold right here. I mean, this is a product page, but it's full of content. And so I'm looking at this and I'm thinking, okay, how is this structured, right? So I'm going to actually go into the product page and look around and see, okay, so this is actually one big image. You know, and you can see this is all the content that they're putting on these pages. Here's your Yoast SEO stuff, so you'll be able to edit all of this. We're going to get into optimization and all that stuff a little later. You know, product codes. But here's the thing. You're not doing any of this right now, and even these categories don't mean a whole lot because I don't know what you're going to be selling on this site. So here's what we're going to do. You ready for this? All products and bulk actions. Oh, wait a minute. Where's my select all? Oh, wait. I don't know what's happening. It's not letting me select everything. That's interesting. Well, typically, I can select everything. Oh, that's it. It's just okay. I'm silly. All right, so you select all. We might have to do this a couple times. We're going to move all these products to the trash. I'm going to do it one more time. Click here, bulk actions, move to trash. Now, I'll keep them in the trash for a little while until the site is completely finished because every once in a blue moon, I'll want to go back and reference something. And so that's basically what I'm going to do. So now I'm going to go into categories. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to wipe all the categories. It should leave one left, which is my primary one. So all this stuff is gone. Get rid of these. All right, so all the categories are gone.